Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Brave Programmer. How are you all? Hope you are doing well and in good health. And in this video, we are going to understand the file structure of React.js. So let's get started. We have already started our React.js server, and in order to start your React.js server, you need to type npm start. So we get couple of files and folders while we create the basic project of React.js using create React app. So we will start from the top. So the first folder we get is node modules. Node modules is basically created when we create an npm project. This React uses npm, so it has created node modules, and this simply has all your modules present here, so you don't need to touch this folder. And the second folder is public. This has your main HTML. You will not require this HTML at most of the times. You will need this HTML while updating the 5 icon, all that. So, and we will not touch this HTML file most of the times. So the next file in our public folder is logo 192 and 512.png. This is the logo of React, so we don't require this. And there is one more manifest.json. This is also not required. This is all advanced stuff. And we have get one more folder called src, and I would tell you that we will include all our images, all our public stuff in your public folder, such as images and all the public folder files and folders. And next folder is src. So src folder contains an app.css which has some pre-built css written here, and this has app.test.js. This is for testing. We will not touch this file, so we can delete this file as well. So let's delete this. And we have app.js, which is our main entry point, which is our main file. Most of the time we will edit this file only. And we have one more index.css. This is an CSS file. This is a global CSS file for all of your for your whole project. So we can just make this index.css empty. Let's save. Let's delete all the CSS from app.js as well, and let's save it. And we have index.js, which is our entry point of our project, and the code written here, we will understand this code written here in our next video. For now, I will tell you that index.js is the entry point where your React project tells your browser that please render the app component, which is app.js, at the root div present in your index.html. So basically your index.html is rendering, and the index.js is telling that please render the app.js content in your index.js root div. So everything is present in your div id called id of root. So if you will check here, so everything is present here in the div with the id of root. So if you will check here and you will go to console, if you will go to inspect, and if you will check inside a div called root, you have one more div which is your app.js, which is present in your app.js, and this div has h1 of hello world. So this is the basics. And we have one more logo.svg. We don't need this, so we can just delete this out. And app.js has logo.svg imported, so you can just delete the import statement at the top of your app.js. I have already deleted this. So the next file is report web rituals. This is used by your index.js, and you can also delete this file as well if you want, but I will keep this for now. If you delete this file, please make sure that you remove this line from your index.js, and you can also remove this line as well to make sure that your code will run properly. And you have setup.test.js, you can also delete this file as well. And let's check whether our project is running or not. Let's go here, and as you can see here, our project is running fine. And React.js has a auto reload functionality, so if you do any changes here, suppose hello world 1, and if I save this automatically reloads your server, and this refreshes your page, and without refreshing your page you will get the result reflected in your web page. So that's the power of React. And we have one more file in the main project, which is github.gitignore. This has, if you push your code in your git, or if you push this code in your git or github, you will make this file, because this tells your git that which files to be ignored while pushing your code. So we don't need to push node modules because this is really very heavy. We will remove node modules from .gitignore. Let me remove it. And if you will check your source control, let it load. It's taking so much of time because there are a bunch of files present there. There are lots of files present there, and as you can see, it's about 10,000. So you could not push this folder, this project in your GitHub. So you need to mention node ignore. You need to ignore the node modules. And if you have downloaded your code from GitHub, so you can just type a command called npm install, and it will install all your dependencies and it will automatically create your node modules folder. Yeah, now we need to refresh. So let's refresh our page and let's check. Yeah, now 7 changes we made, and you have one more file in your project, which is package.log.json. This has all the information about your packages, such as which dependency is used by your project and all the information of your dependencies. So, and the next file is package.json. This contains a short description about your project, such as the app name, app version, whether the app is private or not, and the dependencies in your app, just the name and the version of your dependencies, and the scripts and ESLint config and all the other stuff. And you get one more readme.md as well in your React while creating your basic React app. If you don't know what is readme.md, readme.md contains all the things which you want to show as your readme file in your GitHub repo. So you can just edit this and make sure you write all the description about your project so that your project should look professional. That's it for this video. In this video we have learned about the basic folder structure of React.js. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe to my channel and do hit the bell icon as well. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, which is